Today's message is for someone out there who has like a broken leg. And this is not just like a little broken leg. This is like a full leg in a cast. I just see this like awkward leg sticking out. Some sports injury, it seems like. And it's very disruptive to your life. Like it makes you question, like makes you just kind of shut off like your feelings of groundedness. It shuts off your feelings of like feeling loved by spirit. It's a very uncomfortable feeling. And it's here to activate your heart, like how to love yourself. And how to step into your personal power. This is the lessons, and it's not going to be it's not going to be fun, but you have the ability to know your truth and speak it. Like you can ask for what you need. So this is, it feels like it's growing. Like every day with this process, you are learning more and more how to ask for what you need, because right now it feels like it's a compression of energy, like all of your energy is going into this healing, so please give yourself that grace to slow down, to not push yourself too hard. There's a lot of questioning, like how do you move forward, but now is not the time to really take action. Now is the time for rest and love, and to grow this feeling of knowing how to speak up for yourself and ask for what you need, and trust the intuition, because your intuition is present and open. It's along with the rest of your energy, it's a little compacted and contracted, but I think that that's just your overall state of being at the moment. But there is a huge self-love, heart-activated lesson in here. It's also about receiving love, allowing yourself to receive. I think that this might be a challenge for you, is the receiving of love. Maybe you can give love, but the receiving is the ultimate, is part of the balance, I should say. The ultimate is just like starting with loving yourself and then growing from there, giving and receiving after you've learned how to give and receive from yourself. So that's also part of this journey. Self-love, taking time, allowing yourself to be served, to let people help you, to let go of some of those mental expectations, because there's a lot of like mental questioning happening at the moment. But this is not right now. It's not the time for that. This is a time for rest and maybe doing those things that you have been wanting to do, but never give yourself the opportunity. Like just read something that is not for a purpose, right? Something that's just something you enjoy, like whether it's reading an autobiography or reading about trains, something that is just like a hobby, or something that just can spark your imagination a little bit. Poetry, maybe. And what else can you do for yourself for this healing time? Maybe start a bit of some kind of meditative practice, whether that's sitting, like consciously being conscious of the present moment without this judgment, because I feel like there's some judgment within yourself about this situation. Things happen, we get lessons, we need to slow down. The universe is like, okay, you're moving too fast. Slow down. Personally, I do not like rushing. I do not like to be in a hurry. I also don't like to disappoint people. So this is my balance, right? Is sometimes I need to disappoint people so that I don't hurry. So maybe there's some lesson in here about what was happening when the accident happened. Was there some showing off, or was there some something that was trying to be number one somehow, where instead of more collaboration, is this a sign that your personal path needs more support and more outreach instead of more just personal growth and like staying, moving for only yourself or only a few people, but maybe it's time to kind of spread out your love a little bit. Spread love to those people who are caring for you, the people who are wishing you well, praying for you maybe. This is the time that you have an opportunity to soften a little bit. And it's not easy, of course, but it's a beautiful opportunity if you allow it. If you get your frustration and anger involved, it's gonna be harder. It's going to kind of compound those questioning thoughts, and the mind will spin. So this is where that meditative practice, that consciousness, that body awareness, starting mental exercises before you can do the physical exercises, like the therapy, imagining, bending your knee, raising your leg, imagining, visualizing, to prepare your body for when the time is right. These are very effective techniques and used by a lot of professional athletes, actually. So, yes. I mean, I feel the compression here because it's a closed first chakra and a closed seventh chakra. And I don't see this very often. So this tells me that there's like a hopelessness, a bit of a feeling of hopelessness. But do your best to relax into it. Know that life changes, everything changes, and this is a lesson for you to know yourself and to know your heart. So good luck with this healing journey. Lots of leafy greens. It'll help. I'm Sarah, and I read the chakras.